Okay, we're going to go over our backdrops and what they mean. So we are going to start with a newborn that we chose to photograph on the white cover blanket. Now you can photograph a baby without the white cover blanket, and then you're going to go into a different folder, and we'll go into that after this. But let's start with what's called our studio backdrops. Basically what that means is that there's a floor and a background just like you would see in a photo studio. So we have a baby photographed on our white blanket. This is how we set up the studio. We put the baby on it. Let's go in here and choose the background. So I'm going to go into whimsical, and I'm going to choose this really pretty floor with branches and birds because I think it looks beautiful with the baby that we photographed on her back on the white posing blanket in the green studio. Now look at the background comes automatically in there. So easy to do. And what we can do here, we chose scale just to bring it up bigger. Now we can scale her bigger or smaller so we can make her look like she's truly on the studio floor. Or if you don't want to see any of that floor at all, why not make her really, really big and kind of get her face in there? And look, you have a completely different photograph now. Absolutely beautiful. There's some other editing tools that you can use here, like you can brighten her up, you can darken the background, but let's look at that again. How cool is that? So we love our white cover blanket because it is so versatile and it makes it look like the baby is really there on the floor. So it's absolutely beautiful. Why don't we try this with a tummy tuck? Find one in here. And she's absolutely beautiful. Now, when we photographed her, we didn't get the whole blanket. We accidentally cropped it out. And again, nothing is an accident, but we didn't get the whole blanket. So let's watch what happens when she goes onto that same background. If we scale her down, you're going to see that this is clipped out. That's okay. If you didn't get the whole thing, then that's all right. Just scale her out a little more. And look, it still looks like she's in that studio. It still looks like she's on the floor. And anyway, it's a better photo because now it's about her beautiful face. You can really scale into it if you want. And what you could do is, let's say there you go there, and then we want to scale our background to make it make sense, right? So you could even do something like that, where it's just absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's go back to our backgrounds. So let's choose a sitting up baby. This one's so sweet. And now we're going to go, that baby was photographed on all green. No white cover blanket, so now we're going to choose this folder. And those backgrounds now are going to be not in sitting up here, but sitting up backdrops. It's a different name. And it's basically the same images, but we put them in here because this is exclusive also to sitting up babies. If you put a sitting up baby here without the white cover blanket, they could go on any of these backgrounds. So easy. Look at that. He's literally in there and he's done. I mean, I would even maybe darken the background a little and make it like a little moodier because I think that's so beautiful. And it looks like he was photographed in a photographer's studio. That's it. You're done. You could scale him up maybe a little bit. Whoops, I'm on background scale. Let me put it on foreground scale. And you could crop out his feet and make it just about him. I mean, that's beautiful. That's ready to print. Share, do whatever you want on social media. You go home and you save the image. That's it. So easy.